Hi guys, it's been a little while. I don't think I've done a video blog in around 4 months, and the winter's upon us. I was going to go for a walk down the beach this morning, but it's just raining and it's just pretty bleh. What's been happening, so this is more a Remnants kind of waffle fest, and I don't think it will be in the realms of 30 minutes or 45 minutes long. So in the last 6 months, probably to a year, I would say, I've been working hard on trying to build a set list, kind of, you know, just sort if I can get the foundation for a set list down and have like 8-9 songs written, then then I can start kind of like showing other musicians kind of the direction that I'm hoping for Remnants to go in. And yeah, so I think there's like Gone Gone and there's Strangers. That's some of the early stuff, but then got onto Mythical Crow, which is probably one of my favorites. Seventh Wave, Remnants and Me. I think there's Punk Rock Life, and there's a few on there. Again, they're just sort of like scratch tracks, so they are kind of like ideas, and they'll possibly, you know, gonna evolve with a band. So I've been on like Join My Band, you know, trying to find other musicians who'd be sort of like, you know, maybe around the same age, maybe who kind of dig the music and you know can get behind it. And it's took a while, you know, trying to find people who are kind of like up for it, you know, and not just that, but like I want to take it up to Birmingham, and I want to play on the Birmingham circuit, and you know, and come and see like some of the guys that obviously have been on the circuit for the last 4, 5, 6 years. You know, I want to play Stoke because we've got a promoter up there. Hi Daz, hope you're well. And then there's like Jonathan Craig further north, and then like London. So like I really, you know, want to take Remnants out on the road. I mean, slightly sidetracked, 2 weekends ago me and my partner flew up to Glasgow and seen the Headrons, and they were amazing. We've seen them in SG3. I'm probably going to get that venue wrong, but it was so cool, and it just sparks like that I want to get on stage. I want to kind of like, you know, just raise a crowd. And so yeah, so it has been a bit of a long slog. I've been in and out of the studio with a couple of studios around here, super cool guys in Essex, and been in the studio on my own, kind of rehearsing some of the stuff, and then also hooked up with another guy, and his name is Den, I think, and we had a bit of a jam over some of the Remnant stuff, and then this guy messaged me called Gary, and he's a lead guitarist, and I sent him over. I didn't even send him a track, because I think he ripped them from YouTube and then just put some lead over the top, and I was just blown away. Like, you know, I always knew that, you know, I can play rhythm guitar and I can do a vocal, so I know that I can bring, like, you know, I can you know, I can raise a crowd, I can go rah, you know, and do all that. But I've always enjoyed having a lead guitarist that can kind of like do, you know, just sprinkle some goodness over it, just go a bit wild. And you know, we had it in the last band, and so he sent over these ideas over the songs, and I just absolutely fell in love with them. So I've still yet to meet Gary, and we've been talking a couple of weeks, and he's been playing with a couple of the tracks, and as I said, I got super excited about them and the work that he's done on them. And then literally in the last couple of days, we might have found a drummer called Lewis, and he seems to be up for it. He seems to be like, you know, I'm like, okay, this is kind of the idea, and this is, you know, where I want to take the shows, and he digs the material, and yeah, so it looks like he's on board. So as you know, I really wanted to kind of blog these songs growing. I really wanted to kind of like when we get in the studio, which hopefully is in the next couple of weeks, I really want to blog behind the scenes about putting Remnants together, because I've never done that before. I've never done like a kind of look back and, you know, see like a video diary of it all coming together. So that's kind of the plan. So I kind of put the songs together, Scratch Tracks Part 2, which is going to be live in around 15 minutes time. So after this video there'll be another video with all the lead guitar work. I just wanted to show it off because I just got super excited about it. As I say, we got to meet in the studio, and my fringe needs cutting. Look at that, man, I can't see out. But yeah, we've got to get in the studio yet, and we've got to kind of like, you know, kind of meet each other. And I suppose I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but this is how excited I got about it. It's the first real kind of like leap that Remnants has taken forward, because I can write material, but it'll only be rhythm guitar and some stock drums, but to have Gary, you know, play over the top of them. So the next video is going to be a mashup of these songs. I think it's about 5 minutes long, and it will have like a portion of Mythical Crow. It will have a portion of Seventh Wave. I think it then goes on to a new track, which is not written by me, and it's the inspiration of Gary's music. So, you know, I want to encourage, you know, them to write, and for us to write together as a band. I know it's called Remnants of Eden, and there's another video about that name and how it come around, and you know, and like almost like why the fuck not, right? So yeah, so that's kind of we've covered the name, and yeah, I think the video is really cool. I think it ends on Remnants of Me. Don't want to give too much away, but I think the volume on that is a little bit low, which really annoyed me. But hey, it's just scratch tracks, it's just demos, and it means that I can send it to a couple of promoters and go like, hey man, we're working, okay? The band has actually been booked for a festival in February, which is mightily close. And I don't know if we're going to make it or not. I mean, we might do, we might not, I don't know. So, but I know that Daz up in Stoke definitely wants to get us on a few bills. There's Adam Ward up in Birmingham, and you know, so there's lots of things that we can do, but I guess we don't want to run before we walk. But this is checking in and just saying like the wheels are still turning, albeit sometimes slow, but hopefully seeing this Scratch Track Part 2 will show the wheels are moving, and I'm super proud of I just got super excited when I heard like what he did to the tracks. So I hope you enjoy them. I guess I'm gonna scoot for anybody around the Birmingham, Wolverhampton, Coventry area. I'm gonna be up in Birmingham. I keep saying this, but I am coming up this year. I'm starting a new job on Tuesday, which is always spinning me out because starting new jobs is just there. But the point behind it is that it's a bit more money, so I will be able to kind of do a bit more, you know. So that's kind of the key. I've got a McDonald's Fig Shake, which is quite nice. But no, what am I trying to say? So if so I will be up in Birmingham for about 2 nights. I'm hoping, might be the 1 night, but 2 nights would be cool. Stop by Rabana's, say hi to Rob, maybe go in for a bit of a jam at Rabana's on my own, I guess. But if anybody's around and wants to hit up for a drink or something like that up in Birmingham, I imagine it's going to be, man, it's going to be early December now, isn't it? I just know it is. But much love to you all. I hope you're all keeping well. I think we're all, you know, I'm still recovering from this 2-year hiatus of COVID, but hopefully 2023 we'll get some shows under our belts and start making some noise again. So gonna love you, leave you as always. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.